Welcome back, everybody. This is My Journey 4K. We are back in IMSA in the Dallara P217. Let's get into it. We're going to start this race today in 9th. It looks like we didn't get to qualify, so we're going to start near the back. Strength of the field today is a 2072. We're coming into this race with an 1806 rating. This is a 35-minute race. This is the only license requirement for entry. Fixed setup IMSA is multi-class racing. There's the GTP hypercars. Then there's the LMP2 prototypes, and then we have the GT3, also known as GTD in IMSA, but I call them the GT3s because that's what's on most of their car names. We are right on the tail of 8th place right now, looking to make a move to the inside here. I think we have it. We are in front, up to 8th in our class now. We're chasing this black LMP2 car in front of us in 7th. Going a little wide on the exit of turn 1, that would probably be an incident. It says we're currently in 9th. I'm not sure where the 10th car came from.
Bueno, Antonio.
That's okay. Closing the gap in on 8th now. The black LMP2 car just passed this red, white, and black one in front of us. Looks like we're looking to make the move as well, trying to go to the inside here. We are going to go to the inside on the exit of that corner. We do have the position, it looks like. It should be 8th place for us now. Trying to close the gap to this black LMP2 car in front of us again in 7th. We're up one more spot since the beginning of this lap. Anyway. Not really sure where that 10th car came from. We started in the pits. We are right there with the car in front of us, 7th place in our class. We're in 8th currently. Nose to tail now, almost. We didn't get the last exit on that corner. A little loose maybe it looks like. We couldn't cover it quickly. Still right there with 7th place in our class. And we can see all the other cars right in front of us as well. So nobody's really gotten away too much. Pretty close field still in the LMP2 class. Looks like we might be pushing 7th place to catch 6th even faster now. Closing in on these cars in front of us rather quickly. Nearly nose to tail with the black LMP2 car in 7th right in front of us though. Slow car up ahead, looks like a hyper car. Cadillac GTP. Don't see damage, maybe they just lost control. Gonna slow down the car in 6th place in the class maybe. And possibly even more in front. Oh no! They're gonna slow down the car in 2nd. That puts us nose to tail with them. Now lost just a little bit of time to 6th place in front of us, but we're nose to tail with 7th right now, trying to get by. Cadillac GTP still in the way. Gap to the cars behind us now is growing. They're not as close as they were before. It looks like both of them have possibly made a mistake or two. Looks like 7th place has now closed that gap down to the LMP2 car in front in 6th in our class. Nose to tail. It looks like a GTP is holding up some cars up front. Here. Side by side, going to this downhill horseshoe turn. Looks like somebody had lost his position at least. Black LMP2 car in 7th in front of us, looking to make a move soon. We could follow. Doesn't look like we're trying to make a move on 7th place yet. Just hanging in back here in this tight group of LMP2s. Pretty hard. At the moment, I think we have a little more pace than some of these other cars. We were able to catch that black LMP2 car, but they've also been a little bit slowed up by the cars in front of them. Car in front going side by side into turn one. It's going to slow him up a little bit. We're going to go now side by side. It looks like we have the pass completed. They're still right there in our quarter panel, but we're going to get around and continue. Still chasing down this black LMP2 car parts laying on the side of the track there. It was almost in the middle actually, but it's not really somewhere where it is the racing line. Car behind going off into the gravel. That's going to open up the gap now to the car behind. We can focus in front of us again. No more cars behind us. They've all made mistakes. 7th in our class now. Oh no, green and yellow LMP2 cars slow sideways into the side of the road. Got in our way, we hit them hard on our front end. I think we've taken some damage there. Not good for us. We've lost a little time to 6th place in front of us. We're gonna pull into the pits. GT3 car just in front of us. We're gonna pull in side by side right now. We took a big hit there. Just a few more till our pit stall here. That's gonna hurt us in this race right now. We'll see if we can't get these repairs done. Well, that's going to cost us a lap or two at least. Waiting for repairs still right now. We're going to speed it up a little bit to get by this. Repairs are complete now. We're going to change our camera back so we can see. Don't know how many laps behind we are right now. It says we're 9th in our class at the moment. Car busted up in front of us off the side of the track. Looked like a GTP car, a Cadillac, I think. Some GTP cars behind us now starting to catch up. One of them going a bit wide and slow there, slowing up the other ones. That'll give us a little extra time. GTP car behind, late braking in that corner. Still gonna buy us a little more time before those hypercars catch us. It might be on the main straight here. They are nose to tail, and there's another one not too far behind. It says we're currently 9th in our class. We were working our way up to like 6th. The LMP2 cars had messed up in the corner in front of us, but ended up that we couldn't avoid hitting them, it looks like. GT3 Porsche just ahead. We're going to flash our lights and try to get by here, I think. On the inside. Had to spend a little bit of time in the pits. Started this race in 9th, currently in 9th. We're down a couple laps at the moment. Trying to recover whatever we can. Not sure if I saw that right. Was that lightning I saw in the background? Hopefully we don't see rain. All three classes lined up on the same screen together there. GT3, LMP2, and GTP. It's a Porsche, followed by an Acura, followed by a BMW in the hypercar classes. They're still behind us. I can't believe they didn't get by. A couple more Porsche GT3s just ahead. One of the hypercars pulling into the pits. The GT3 cars have as we're catching another Porsche GT3. A lot of traffic to contend with right now. I'm sure it's slowing us down a little bit, but I don't know how much it matters. We're several laps behind. That is second against the line of third in the GT3 hypercar class. Just in front of us. So we should probably expect some more hypercars not too far behind. We're still ninth in our class. BMW making a mistake on the exit there, coming slow. We're going to go side by side briefly, and then they can pull back ahead pretty quickly. As long as they don't make any mistakes. Oh no, we lost control, spun the car a little bit right in front of a GT3. Another hypercar. Two hypercars coming up behind us really quickly. Get back to speed. Almost lost it again. Car is feeling slippery right now, it looks like. Still ninth in our class. We are a few laps behind. Not sure how many right now. Starting to catch a Porsche GT3 now. This car does look familiar from not too long ago. It's like a leader in the GT3 class, maybe? A little bit right there. Ooh, a little tiny contact with the GT3 car just ahead. Accidental, hopefully not too much damage from that. We're going to flash our lights and get by here. Just a tiny one, it didn't mess anybody up too much. What it might have done is give us a tiny bit of damage. Although we're still a couple laps behind 9th place in our class, not much we can do about it. We're just going to come back out and try our best. See if we can't recover whatever we can. We have some Porsche GTP cars. Looks like that's a BMW behind that other one. A Porsche GTP and a BMW GTP are starting to catch us now. We've just been passing the random GT3 here and there. They've been fairly sparse and okay, easy-ish to get by. We're still a few laps down, still 9th in our class. Haven't seen anybody else in our class for a while. Gotta take the inside line nice and slow here to let this hypercar by. Looks like we thought about going to the inside, but decided not to. GT3 car just ahead. We're going to be right on their tail on corner exit, though. We should be able to get by here. Ooh, the GT3 car lost control. just by the end of this lap now. Looks like that'll do it for this race. We started 9th, finished 9th. Our rating went from 1806. We lost 69 points. We're at a 1737. We'll get that back, don't worry. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you next time.